$61. Shadow Shifter big odds as well at 31. And we're close to a start with To Move In Specialism resuming today. And up goes Specialism now. Ready to go. Racing now. And getting a very good start is Rubik Rose wide out. Amarillo Rose got away fast as well. Specialism had a problem early on and settled back towards the tail of the field. As they settled down, Amarillo Rose was able to drive through it on the inside and go to the front with Celestial moving up strongly on the outside now. And then came Oricino, who goes through it on the inside, and deeper out as Rubik Rose got caught out there but presses forward for Pike. Shadow Shifter latches onto its back now, and they're being followed by Oristano travelling up strongly in the centre. Now Massimo gets to the outside. It's out 4 wide for McNaught, letting go with its run from Specialism. Well back as Blooms, and then came Royal Choiseur. The leader is Amarillo Rose by a length and a half. Oricino back to the inside. Oristano's back to the fence. Wide out Massimo trying hard but doing it well is Amarillo Rose over the final stages. Massimo starting to work home on the outside, but Amarillo Rose is clear, and Amarillo Rose races home to win from Massimo and Oricino, and fourth in is Oristano. Then Specialism followed by Shadow Shifter. Blooms wide out with Royal Choiseur. Dropping right off, Rubik Rose had a hard run, and Celestial has caved in and run last. Amarillo Rose, number 3 is the winner. Number 3, Amarillo Rose has beaten Massimo and Oricino 3, 2 and 8. Amarillo Rose has been too good. We've found out that Deprive has got the photo there in Sydney. Amarillo Rose for Dion Luciani and Brodie Kirby. It's done the job out in front, drove through early on with great pace and really accelerated through when 2 or 3 wanted the lead with it. Rubik Rose got caught out there. Celestial had to rush up and use a fair bit of petrol up as well. Margins coming through. A half, 1 1/4, 59.49. 59.49 after the running of race number 3. And Gold Front, of course, Gold Front Thoroughbreds and the breeding racing syndicate. Alan Olive, the manager, this brown filly by their sire Slater. Let's go downstairs and find out a little bit more about Amarillo Rose, who ran home in 35.18. Brittany?
Yeah, thanks, Richie. No Dion Luciani here today. Amarillo Rose has been left in the very capable hands of Luke and Peter Fernie. So, Luke, your spokesperson for today. Where's Dion today?
I think he's dropping off some horse manure somewhere. He's under the pump, so he's obviously sent the horse out in great shape today, and his team's done a good job, and Brodie rode it terrific.
Did he give you any instructions to pass on to Brodie? It's pretty straightforward when it comes to a horse like this.
Yeah, I heard him and Brodie talking this morning. I don't have to butt in. He does his job well, and so does Brodie, and it showed today. The horse looked magnificent and ran accordingly.
She really did, and I guess the thing too, when you get a horse that just puts themselves into a race in the way that she did, everyone would have been pretty confident in the run.
Yeah, well, she seemed to get there quite easy, and coming to the top of the straight, it didn't look like there was much making any ground on her, so she's done well.
From your camp today, who's your best?
Little Fish will be hard to beat, hopefully, and yeah, go forward from there.
Looking forward to that. Well done on this win.
Yeah, well done to Dion.
Luke Fernie holding things together for Dion Luciani with Amarillo Rose. He's not here today, but she's been able to get the job done. And a horse, Pete, that I think you identified before the race just looked fantastic. She's always been a really nice type, even as a 2-year-old, and we saw her come out very early on in the season in that initial plate and put her maturity forward. Well, I think she's just improved with the time off and coming back in an even more furnished racehorse.
Yeah, certainly wouldn't be surprised to see if that comes back as being a personal best for the Slater filly. Look, just jumping straight towards the front, controlling things as she did. It's always really difficult to get past horses that have that ability to just put themselves into the race. And look, I thought the run from Massimo in defeat certainly won't lose too many admirers there, but full credit to Amarillo Rose there. That was outstanding.
And we'll have to watch the replay of the start as well, because I think Ryan Hill almost come off Specialism out of the gates. You could see all of a sudden he looked very unbalanced in the opening stages. I don't know whether she just dipped there or what happened, but Hilly looked very unbalanced for a moment, managed to, I don't know if he lost an iron, but he looked as though he managed to get that back in and get the horse on track. It was looming and ran home not too bad, but ended up finishing 5th. So just looking at this replay of this now, and wow, he's actually done a sensational job to stay on. He is almost out of the saddle, actually. Really, really unbalanced. So not sure what's happened there with specialism, but he's done a great job to stay in the saddle as Brodie Kirby now comes back in. And was no such problems for Brodie. Amarillo Rose, the ultimate professional. When the horse can just jump and put themselves into a race, it goes a long way. Brodie has been in the ideal scenario. He was on Massimo last start when it was able to be victorious. Today, he's on Amarillo Rose. Brodie, was it a choice for you to ride Amarillo Rose, or was it always going to be your ride?
No, I didn't get the choice, and in fact, I wanted to ride the other horse. I didn't think our horse was going that well, but I'm actually rapt to win on her, and yeah, she's been a big part of my riding, and I've ridden her every day since day dot, so she's just proud that she can win.
I remember very early on you talking about this horse. You've always loved her. What are your memories of her from really early on when she was just a baby, and how have you seen her development up until now?
Just her personality from the get-go. She's always been a professional, just been a lovely horse to do anything with, and she brings it to the races. She's a professional here, and yeah, I'm just rapt she could get the job done.
Today she was really professional. When a horse can jump and put themselves there, it makes your job very easy. Did you always feel like she was travelling like the winner?
She always travels well, and we got it quite comfortably. No one harassed me, and she was always within herself. But at the 100, I sort of took a peep in the corner of my eyes, and there was nothing really coming except Massimo. I thought, oh, it's a surprise, but yeah, no, I'm just stoked.
And it's always good to get a winner for the boss as well?
Yeah, always, and I've been knocking her work. I don't think she's going to win a race. I don't think she's going to win a race, and yeah, she's proved me wrong, and yeah.
Well, it's a pleasant surprise, that's for sure. Well done, Brodie.
Thank you. Cheers, bro.
Brodie Kirby takes out the 3rd with Amarillo Rose for his boss, Dion Luciano, who's not here today, but well done to Dion and Brodie. That's all from us here at the 3rd. We'll be back shortly with a preview of the 4th.